Okay, well, I just thought I'd update anyone who's following along with the W58 transmission out here on my workbench, and picked up the little supplemental manual for the W58. You can find this online in PDF as well. I ended up just buying it, and also picked up the Toyota 1281 form in place gasket sealant for doing this center plate on the transmission. I have to say that stuff's really good. I'm glad I spent the 25 bucks or whatever it was on Amazon to get that. Anyways, I just finished putting everything back together. And you see I used some race tie titanium bolts here to hold on the front cover. Put in new seals, 10 pin, 1981 10 pin here, and then on the back, I believe it was a 223840 seal right here. So I cleaned everything top to bottom, and pretty happy with it, how everything turned out. I got to put I had to use a brass wire brush on this, the input shaft, to clean it up a little bit. The Clutch Masters Kevlar clutch disc is going to be going on this pretty soon, and anyways, everything went back together real nice. Doing this little job here was interesting with the gasket. You follow the manual, put everything together and squeezes, and then just clean it up. Came out real nice. Cleaned the whole thing upstairs in the sink, piece by piece, and then down here to clean the insides, just use a spray bottle with gasoline. This is actually the gasoline I drained out of the gas tank on the pickup truck. Works real well for cleaning the synchros and the teeth on the gear and everything. Stamped it, if you can see here. Stamped it 91 Supra W58, in case somebody down the road works on this thing, they'll know what it came out of. The only reason I was able to figure out what it came out of, which turned out to be real helpful when buying parts, was that the wrecking yard had written it in grease pencil on the side. And so by doing a little bit of research, that helped out a lot. Got a few things left to put in. I got the new oil baffle. Picked up some bushings here and here from LC Engineering. And then, assortment of new boots and what have you. But all in all, oh, and then I picked up a Beck Armley reverse switch. See the part number there. So just got to put the bell housing on, and then gonna do the gonna do the U joints on the drive shaft, front and rear. Put a new rear main seal in on the truck. See the state of the truck over here. And got a new alternator, and turned out the hole for the exhaust was stripped. Someone put a helicoil in, but did kind of a lousy job. I tapped it and used what's called a time cert. Stainless steel time cert. If you ever have to repair holes, that's a real good product. You can kind of see where things stand. I got to get back here and clean up all the grease and stuff, and then throw a new starter on and paint the transmission plate back there. And as I was mentioning, picked up some, I believe it's rock crawler or something, U-joints. I'm gonna clean up the drive shaft. Picked up a new cross member mount. I'm going to clean up that. And then if you kind of look up under here, you can see what you can see back up in there. You can see I pulled off the cover for the rear main, and I'm cleaning that. I got to put a new pilot bearing in, and I got the cover upstairs, and I'm going to put a new rear main seal in, and a new gasket, and get this little guy back on the road here pretty soon. So anyways, for anyone following along, this is the current state of the W58 transmission. And hope to have it back in the truck pretty soon. I'm gonna put the bell housing on it tomorrow afternoon, I think, and then get this guy put back in. But you can see, if you go back and look at the other videos, you can see just clean it with a toothbrush and a chopstick. I got my chopstick, and you just take a pocket knife and put a little tip on that to scale around and clean. Wire brush, you know, toothbrush, a little bit of elbow grease and some soap and cleaner, and be shocked what a good job it does. Want to make a note also, this little thing just comes off. It's just kind of a press-on fit. I didn't realize it came off at first. Had a heck of a time cleaning it up in here till I pulled this off. And you can see the tin conceal. I wasn't able to find, I finally ordered one from Toyota. I wasn't able to find the NOK Japanese seals that I like. The front shaft tin conceal, the 1981 part number is real nice. The rear one, the 223840, is a slightly different design, but it actually seems okay. I just drifted in with a 39mm socket, and then I used a 29mm on the front one. But everything went together okay. So hopefully the seals will be okay. You can see, got the shift linkage back together. A little tiny bit of 242 Loctite on here. Torque it down to the factory specs. But you can see how nice and clean everything is in there. So I'm real excited to get this back in the truck. So that's the current state. As always, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to use the comment section below.